Oh, I mute myself. All right, give me a second. Okay, so a couple of things on my mind lately. Well, eventually expenses are going to get to me. I've got to make a living, but I am going to do that locally. I am sure I'll be all right, but also that my time of the things I do help out in multiple ways. And people, if you want to join, feel free. A lot of it's going to just kind of go over the things I'm already going over. Or I have gone over again, which I will probably go over in the future as well. And hopefully I can do that with someone else as a guest. Did that work? All right, yeah, it worked. Okay, so right now I've got a couple ideas. Not many people have a, like I really love taking photography, wildlife photography. Hey, videography, that'd be awesome. I don't think I'm going to get to that right now. We've got things to do. But I do like to take time to do it if I can. And you know what? You got to make time. We got to fight the system, but we also got to do the things that we enjoy. Otherwise, we just get bogged down by everything. So I've done some calculations and some research, and I've got an idea, and I know a lot of people don't like talking about it or don't like watching people talking about, well, how do we get some money going to continue our activism? And here's the thing, everyone gets paid somehow, and a lot of people get it paid by doing the things that they like. I get paid by doing the things that I am good at. Do I like it? Well, yeah, I'm good at it, so why would you not like things that you do? But I would rather do things like go fishing, play video games, go out and take wildlife photos or videos. Oh, somebody's coming in. Let me see. See, waiting room. Ryan Bannock. Hey, Ryan. Uh-oh. We've got ourselves a, oh, hey, that's cool. I could do picture-in-picture while I still show my thing. Oh, can you say something? My audio's been low lately. I don't know what it is.
What's up?
Can people hear? Can you say it again?
Yo, what's up?
Ah, it's low. I don't know why it's so low.
It might be my side, dude. Let me have a look.
Oh, I think it's my speaker side. All right. Let me increase it. All right, test it.
Shouldn't have pressed that. Hang on. Just let me go to audio options.
No, I think it's me. My audio was set low. Can you keep talking?
Yeah, my mic is up as far as it can go.
Yeah, it's fine. Test again.
Testing again. Testing again.
All right, that's good. 70 is the magic spot. I don't know why it was lower than that. Okay, so here's my thoughts, Ryan. You're gonna have to do it with me because I am pretty bad at math, I guess, at least for an Asian. So I don't know how that works. All right. So I did a Google search for custom sticker printing. Right, I've got a Canon Pixma Pro 100. Printers aren't that expensive. Ink and paper are, but I think I could keep making a way so I could make the prices cheaper. For example, so I went to uline.com. Ah, come on. Hey, stop it.
No, it's me, man. It's me.
What?
I'm sharing.
Sharing on your channel?
No, I'm sharing on your. It'll come up. It's me sharing a screen.
Yeah, I know. But why are you sharing screen?
I'm showing you something.
Okay, sure.
This is Alibaba.
Okay.
Custom stickers. Let's go to Alibaba. you can get custom stickers made from a cent piece.
Holy crap. That's so cheap.
US. Just US. A cent.
What? What's the, holy crap.
Minimum pieces, like 50 pieces minimum.
All right. I want you to try. Okay, wait. Go up. Here, I'll do it. So go to the China. Crap. Here, I'll do it.
What did you want? I'll share
I'll go
again.
to Alibaba. I'll go to Alibaba. Hold on.
Yeah, you go to Alibaba. So Alibaba.com. ALIBABA.com.
Custom stickers.
Yep.
All right. So all this stuff is all pretty busy. Or like I'm just focusing. Okay. So let me just go through everything, and we'll get back to it later. All right. So custom. So if I just did the top 5 or 6, Uline, Sticker Giant, Stickers Banners, Sticker Mule, Sticker App. Like it's usually in bulk orders. Price per 1,000. It's so if you did, so I want to do like 3x3. Mine's 3.5 inch actually. So $108 per 1,000 without shipping. Let me get a new calculator up. I did all this. So if you got 1,000 stickers and you divide it by 108, that's about
10 cents a sticker.
Why does it say $9? $10. That doesn't
make
sense.
No. You do 108 divided
by
108.
Yeah. See?
Fucking Koreans don't know their maths.
108. I did it the other way on the other ones. Yeah, about 11 cents.
Genius like the Chinese, mate.
Yeah. 11 cents per sticker, which isn't that bad. That's actually pretty good. But
11 cents per sticker.
That's 1,000 stickers. That's not bad.
Yeah, but the more you buy from Alibaba, the cheaper it gets.
Yep. So let me double check here. Popular quantities 3x3 is. I mean, this is expensive. So if you got 250, that's like 57 cents a sticker. Of course, the cheaper it is. All right, this is not looking good here. If I look at Alibaba and the 1,000 things, but okay, let's see. And here it's $29.12. It's almost over $1 per sticker, regular vinyl. Here it's $65 per 50. And this is almost twice as much as more than twice as much as the Uline. And here's this one, 3x3. You know, it's the same thing, 900 pieces or 21 pieces, blah, blah, blah. All right, so we get to Vistaprint, which everybody knows. And it's $14.96 for, I don't know how much, 24. All right, so that's not a lot, but I don't know how many people are going to put stickers around the world. We'll see. All right, here we go. Here's one I saw because it's the round stickers. Custom bike logo. Can we do die printed adhesive sticker? Wow, they can outprice so many people. All right, custom vinyl stickers for die cut. No, we want round. That's pretty good. UV protection, waterproof, vinyl, gloss finish, custom logo. All right, that's a good one. All right, start order. Can we do that?
Are you going through Alibaba?
Yep, this one is Alibaba right now.
Yeah, you message them.
That's it?
And you can message them and you can haggle the price with them.
Holy crap. Yeah, this is going to be a lot cheaper than if I did it. Let's see.
Yeah.
But still, wait, 200 pieces at the highest is 3 cents. 3 cents. So let's say 30 cents. All right, let's say 30 cents times 200. Oh, I didn't do the thingy. All right. 30 cents times 200. That's still $60.
Yeah.
Because I would like to see.
So what you would do is you would bloody dog. Sorry about the dog. Is you would get your first lot, and then it'll cost you 60 cents, like 30 cents per sticker, but you sell them for $1.
Oh wait.
You know what I mean?
Uh, yeah. See, I don't like that. Here's my thing. Okay, so I was thinking of bulk ordering, but this is expensive. So I had to find something that was cheap for that has glossy sticker paper already. And yeah, I hate Amazon. But oh, by the way, hi Eric. Here's
Hey,
so
Eric.
it's $18.99. Prime is free shipping, and you can see that it amounts to about 25 cents per page. And in one page, I could fit in 6 3.5-inch diameter stickers. I got 3 stickers for Julian Assange in red, 3 in blue, and then I've got some smaller stickers just to fit in the extra room of the page. So that amounts to 13 stickers, 6 big ones and 7 additional smaller ones.
Do you have to cut them out?
I have a cutter that's being ordered, so I have to do it manually until I figure out a way I can automate it so it cuts it out quicker. Because well, here's the thing, I don't expect to do this. I expect to forever. I want to do this and pass it along to someone else so they can help make money for someone themselves and someone else. So for example, my idea is whatever the cost of the material is, that's how much is charged, plus $1 for me and $1 that goes into a pool for someone else, some other activist. And then when I'm done, it's like, you know, I don't want to do this anymore. And pretty much tell other people, activists, how they do it. They do the same thing. So basically, whatever they make, half of it goes to like an activist group. Now, here's the, so I'll keep going. So the trick is to try to get as much in as a forever stamp, because that's the cheapest. And this is just going to be for US. It's going to be different for people outside the country. So in the US right now, the price of a forever sticker is 50 cents. So that's going to be added into the cost, and you get an 1 ounce. 1 ounce is the most it can be before you have to add in more money to the postage. So I weighed this thing, and it's 0.4 ounces with the ink, the paper. So you could fit in. I could fit in 2 of those, which amounts to 26 stickers. That would be 0.8 ounces, and then add in the envelope and add in the stamp. That would be just under an ounce. So 50 cents is going to be the cost of the postage, where you can get 26 stickers. But I'm also thinking I might be able to shave a little bit off, try to get 30 stickers in there or more after I cut out everything, instead of shipping the actual paper, because I realize I can't fold that. I just cut out everything, you know, into a circular form, put it in the envelope and ship it that way, and that might make it so I could fit in 30, maybe 35 stickers. We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is all going into my how much I'm making, which ain't much. But all right, so this is what I got right here. The initial cost was expensive, but I'm not adding it to the price. The only thing I want to mention, this is for the ink. So it's almost a quarter per page for the paper, 50 cents for the postage. And so these right here are 4 ounce ink bottles, and you can see I used up a third of it just to fill up one of these. Basically, they send one customized yellow one, but basically I would modify the existing ones so it resets. I already explained it somewhere else. You reset that.
Yep. Yeah, you got the resetter, the chip resetter, and everything.
So I did the calculations for this, and because if I let's look through Amazon, because this gets expensive. Canon Pix Pro 100 ink cartridges, and that is $111. Ooh, price went down. That's kind of nice. All right, so that's how much it costs to order just one of each ink cartridge, and that can be expensive because so the calculations for this, for 16 ounces, if I can fit in, since I could fit in 3 refills in a cartridge with this in a 4 ounce, that means 16 ounce, you just times it by 4, it's 12 refills out of a 16 ounce thing. And so if I calculate that, did I do it already? Yes. It's $19.16 per per one cartridge refill for all 8. So it's about 70. I would say if I printed out 75 full pages of stickers, it would pretty much go through about a cartridge for everything. A little over, a little under, depending on the color. Some of it may not even be used as much, but I think the ones that don't get used at all, like say gray or black doesn't get used, or blue, whatever, that means other ink cartridges are going to be used just as fast. So it kind of it compensates. So if I divide that by 12, oops, I think I'm supposed to divide that by, I don't know why I'm dividing by 12 again. Oh, so per each, for just one refill, that means for one entire 75-piece set, it's $1.59, $1.60. And if I go even further, so I can, each one of these pages, right, is going to be two of them per shipment, about, because that stays under an ounce. That's why I divided by 37.5, because times it by 2, that's 75 pages. But I just want to find out how much ink it would cost to print out 2 pages worth. So it's 5 cents. So 2 pages is 5 cents. And let me get to that. Wow. Okay, so let's start over. So we start out at 50 cents for mailing because it has to be 1 ounce. All right. And then we go 5 cents per 2 pages. Wait, what? Why did that happen? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. All right, let me try it again. 50 cents for a postage stamp plus 5 cents for the printing of 2 pages for the ink cost. Okay, and then I add in 50 cents for each page, because we know it's 25 cents per page. So I did it wrong again. Let me yeah, this
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
The time that you are spending creating these stickers, the cost that it is costing you to do the ink, the paper,
the design. Well, the design is easy, but fitting it all onto a paper takes a little bit of time. But once I have a template, it's easy.
Don't you think it would be easier to get and cost effective to get somebody else to do it?
Maybe, but here's the thing: is I don't want more fees and more fees to go out. I want people to order. If I could pre-arrange these packets, so all the printing, whatever, and just have people, like, say 1,000 people order it, you know, that's $1,000 for me. That's $1,000 for another activist. Okay, and that would cost $3.05. So for every one of these, where you get 26 stickers, at least 26 stickers, I'm gonna play around with it. So whoever orders stickers gets as much as they can with as little money as possible. So the cost is $1.05 for all the materials. That's not including electricity and person timing, whatever. But let's just add in $2, so $3.05, and we divide that up by 26 stickers. That's 11.7 cents per sticker at least. So it'll be about 10 cents per sticker, which is still
Yeah,
three
but
times lower than Alibaba, and you're not
that's
ordering.
not but that's not including the time that you spend doing it.
True.
The time that you spend going out and posting it to people and all that type of stuff. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that is your time best spent on creating stickers
Probably not.
or doing something else that
Well,
can help further the cause? And I dare say
true.
you would be better off doing something else that better furthers the
But
cause.
here's the thing is once I'm setting up, see how it goes. And the thing is, if people are really wanting to be activists and try to spread any type of activist message everywhere by just putting out stickers, just everywhere, all over their town, all over cities, all over. You know what I'd love is you get one of those what are those things where you clip on? There's like it's like a badge, especially
Yeah,
for politics. So
a
you
pin, a lapel pin,
it's not like a lapel. It's like a big circle thing sometimes.
a big button.
Yeah, button. There you go. Can't believe I can't remember button. But yeah, you get a big button. Let me just go back here. You get a big
Yeah,
button,
Alibaba can do them.
and no. But the thing is, politicians, right? Whenever someone's running in politics, they give out those buttons for free. It's like, hey, like
Yeah,
Bernie button, Trump button, Hillary Clinton button. You cover that up
yeah.
with a sticker with a free Julian Assange, and you've got yourself a free button with Julian Assange that costs like 10 cents. And plus it takes away from that politician. But you could
Well,
also okay.
you can do that, and you can design "I'm with her" and then stick a picture of Julian Assange's face over the top of it.
Yep.
You know, you can do all that. But what I'm trying to say to you is that it's better off getting someone to do it and
Yep.
do it professionally.
This is professional.
No, but somebody who does it for a profession, i.e., professional, right?
But they'd make
And
it
then,
cost more.
yeah, but the thing is,
And they're never going to give that money to any activist. So we're going. So
but
this whole
the money
purpose.
that you're spending anyway. I mean, does the money that you're spending on the ink go to any activist? Does the money you spend on
No, but the proceeds
does
of
your
whatever I'm
time?
making can go to it. And
Yeah,
that's
but
not
you're
going to
gonna
happen
make the
to anyone.
proceeds anyway because you're gonna have a quality product. That's the thing. You're gonna have
This
a
is a
more
quality
quality
product.
product. Yeah, but
This is almost as good as you can get. The only way I could probably make it more professional and better is actually using more customized paper, which is much nicer and more expensive and it's a little bit heavier. And then laminate it afterwards. You don't have to add laminate it, but also put the sticker stuff in it afterwards, which is also easy to do, but also adds a little bit more cost.
yeah, but what I'm trying to say, right,
Mhm.
is that you like the initial outlay is the problem. Okay, that's always going to be the problem when you're trying to start something, because you're trying to start something as low cost as possible
Mhm.
to in order to get to turn a profit, so you can buy more product. Okay, so what I'm trying to say to you is get, say, 5 different stickers, 5 different sizes made, right? Sell them at $5 for the lot, $5 for the lot. It probably cost you $2.50 to get them all made, if that, and sent, if that. And then you use that profit to buy more and more. And then you'd be able to do different designs and stuff, and you still be able to send out part of that profit. Part of that profit will be able to go out to people like Susie Dawson and Leah Voss and all them type of
But
stuff.
then it might be like $10 for someone to buy. I would rather have it.
No, it's not going to be $10.
We
You
should
don't
have
you
a
don't
we
do
should
it.
have a contest.
You don't
You
do
can
it so it's $10, dude.
we should have a contest. Go through Alibaba, all right? We'll use the same custom stickers, and then you buy it, see how much the thing is, you sell it for the profit that you want, we'll offer the same pieces, and we'll see which comes out
Yeah,
better
but
and
you can't.
cheaper
But
and
you
whatnot.
can't equate the amount of time that you spend
True.
doing it yourself. That's part of the equation that's going to be missing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're looking, you're probably looking at about, you'd probably pay yourself what, $15 an hour to do what you're doing,
I
to
don't know.
organize it, to
I think
you know.
I think the cutting out would be the toughest part.
Yeah,
But I was thinking I can create some type of frame layer, like a kind of like a cardboard in a way, but have something that's kind of made out and just punch it.
yeah. But what I'm trying to say is that
I don't know.
the time that you spend on cutting them out, because let's face it, you got to cut out what, 15 different stickers on that piece of paper alone at the
13.
moment.
13 at the
13.
moment. Yeah.
13 different stickers. How long is that going to take you? That's going to take
Well,
you
there's
what,
they have
three
circular
three
ones.
to four minutes?
Well, we'll time it, but I'm hoping it would take no more than a minute or two.
But if you could get them already made, and all you need to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different stickers in an envelope, bang, print out the envelope with the name and address and go to the post office and put a stamp on it. You don't even need to put a stamp on it. You just walk in and say, I want to post all these, and they count it, and then you pay them for it.
True,
You
but
know, but
I'm
and
telling
this,
you,
but
I think
this,
the cost is going to be anywhere from, unless you order bulk, and you'd have to order
yeah,
a lot of bulk to get it as cheap as 10 cents per. I mean, like 5 cents per would probably, you'd have to order at least 2,000.
yeah. But how much time are you putting in to yours?
Well, that's besides the
You know
point.
what I
You
mean?
know, if I'm making money and some other activist is making money, and then this can be passed on to an activist where I don't have to do this, and we figure out a way to automate it. So hey, I do the printing at night. Whatever orders come through, it automatically prints. After that job's done in the morning, all I have to do is cut them out by maybe there's like some automatic die cutter that'll cut the printers or
But
something.
what I'm trying to say to you is this: if you say, okay, I'm going to sell individual stickers, because not everybody wants all the stickers, so I'm going to sell individual stickers, and it's going to cost me, say, all up 35, 40 cents to get it shipped to my door, right?
Hmm.
And you charge $1.50 for that sticker,
But I'm not
right?
charging $1.50 for a sticker.
Well, you should be looking at something like that, though. You
Uh,
should be looking.
because it's all based on how much I can fit into a sheet of paper, and I could try to do a better job. I could fit in maybe more down here, because this is my first first print, because I didn't know how much extra space I would have. So I
Yeah,
mean
I
that right
mean,
there is enough for another 4 stickers at least. That makes it up to. But the thing is,
can I put it to you in a
it's
can I
not
put it
based
to
on a
you?
sticker, but it's based on how much stickers can fit onto a page. That's how.
But I'm always going to come back and say,
Yep, I
what
know
is your
time.
time worth?
Look, that's
What is your
fine.
time?
Look,
And you
my
know what you
time
can
worth
do?
is, if you want professionally, it's at least $65 an hour. But
Well,
again,
can I
I'm
can
not
I can I put it to you another way?
sure.
Can I put it to you another way? How about if you do a GoFundMe for $1,000? Right?
Yeah.
Seriously, GoFundMe for a thousand
Hell,
dollars.
I've been doing this over for a year, and I've made maybe let me double check on my Patreon. And the thing is, I haven't taken any money out of Patreon. I haven't gotten any Bitcoin. I haven't gotten any Litecoin or Vertcoin. Let's see. Here is my Patreon. Okay, so I don't know how much that is. The $10 or so I made, I gave to Susie. So I probably made $35 maybe, $40 off of Patreon. I haven't cashed out to. Here you can see the payouts I have, $10.41. That's the only time,
Yeah.
and this is my Bitcoin address, which I sent that amount money's worth to. You could verify it. to Susie Dawson's Bitcoin. But look, a year. I'm not expecting much. I just want someone to have something tangible. Like they don't want. Look, the reason why I probably don't make a lot of don't get anything from donations. I don't really tell people what they want to hear. I tell people what they don't want to hear.
But you're not going. But you're not going for your viewers. That's not what you're going for. You're going for the visual viewers
or visual view. It doesn't matter. They could be any type of activist. They could be wanting it for. They could be wanting it for. You know, any against war. They could have it going against anything. Really.
I know. But your main target audience would be the visual people, the people who turn up.
That's the only ones that I kind of know that are being activists right now. But I know there's plenty more activism around the world.
But this is what I'm trying to say to you.
I understand what you're trying to say to me.
You're not going for your personal YouTube channel per se. You're going for the visual. You're going for Susie Dawson. You're going for all the activists. So what I would do if I was you is I would say, hey, look, sit down with Susie Dawson, Leah Voss, everybody, and say, look, I want to get this up and running, earn some money for the what do you call it, for Julian's and money for the contributors who come on. So Leah Voss, Susie Dawson.
Wait. Here's the thing. Some of those people are probably needing money, but some of those people who are YouTube commentators, they're making anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000 a month. They're not sharing with any activists. Here's the thing. We need to work on a way for actual activists who are been targeted where they can't work anymore in the system. They have to do everything themselves. Okay? I can go out there and do my own thing, fix people's computer, teach people. I can make it around $40 to $65 an hour easily, depending on who I'm working with or for or whatever. But they can't do that. And then so so some of the things that I can do is, look, I can automate a print job. So if an order comes in and all it is based on a packet of different ones, it prints. What I could also do is if I get a bulk order of prints, so 1,000, 2,000, however many prints of paper that needs to go out, ship them all for someone else to go ahead and cut. And that could save some time for me, but it would cost a little bit more for the customers and the activists who are going out putting these stickers out places. And that's another thing, is if it's going to be 30 cents per sticker going somewhere else and no activist benefits from any of it, I would rather have it where they buy it from any activist who does this 3 times cheaper, and they know it goes to activists who are in it. You know?
Yeah, so I know. I understand that there are people who are earning lots of money, and then there are people who can't get a job because of the stance that they've taken. I understand that. So they're the people that you're trying to help out. You're not trying to help out those people who are earning $40,000.
They could be helping out.
They don't.
But they're not.
They could be helping out, but they're not.
Yeah.
Okay. But then they could help out in other ways by spreading the word that, you know, you've got to GoFundMe.
True. Well, not even a GoFundMe. It's just maybe do like a commercial or something like that. But they don't have to do that. They're probably not going to do that. Look, I've reached out for a year and a half, even paying money when I had money. Paying money. They wouldn't do anything. And then, okay, I do my own thing. And then that didn't work out. All right. So here's something. Look, people, if they want stickers, they can go ahead and go to Vistaprint. They can go to Alibaba. Yeah, pay your 30 cents and it doesn't go out anywhere. It just goes back into the system. You could do it with us. Whoever wants to do this, this is easy to do. Once there's enough money in the pool, someone else can get a printer. I'll teach. This is really easy to figure out, and it's really easy to refill bulk order, and then they can do that. So we can print twice as fast, split the orders, more people around. Look, what we need are numbers. If we can get 100,000 people to go out and put stickers all over their town within a year, that's $100,000 for me. That's $100,000 for someone else, another activist. And you
So
know
hang
what?
on, how much are you selling stickers for if it's $100,000 for you and $100,000 for somebody else?
It's a packet. So every packet, if
Yeah.
it's $3.05, it's $1 to me, $1 to someone else.
Okay,
And
so you're looking at
it's still 3 times cheaper than Alibaba.
yeah, but I'm going to go back to the time that you're going to spend personally cutting these
Yes,
things
I
out.
know, but you know
You
that's
know,
stuff that can be
but
figured out.
but this is the thing. If you do the small outlay of a small run of stickers and sell them out, right?
I mean, we could increase the prices. We can make it 3 times as much. We can make it $9
No, no.
and have the exact same price as Alibaba. We'll make it 30 cents a sticker. You know, and that'll get us more money to keep going. But the
No,
thing
but
is that just makes it more expensive on the actual activist that's putting the stickers out.
yeah, I understand that. Don't get me wrong. I
Mhm.
understand what you're saying. All right.
Yeah.
But obviously, the more stickers you buy from Alibaba, and you just don't go with that one person who's selling them for 30 cents.
Yeah, yeah. There's
Okay.
others.
You're gonna haggle and you're gonna bargain and you're gonna try and get the lowest price that you possibly can.
Hmm.
Right. So there's on that. But what I'm trying to say is that instead of not wasting it, but spending your time, your own time that you don't know if you're going to get any sort of benefit from,
Yeah.
because you
Hey,
don't know
look,
if these stickers are going to sell or not. You
yeah,
don't know if
true.
these
I'm
stickers
just
are
gonna
going to
do
sell
it.
or not.
I'm just gonna do it for maybe a week, 2 weeks, a month. Let's see how it goes. If it's enough
Yeah,
effort for me to keep going, it's fine by me. Because look, getting putting all this stuff, printing it hands free, right?
yeah,
The
I
upfront
understand that.
time for making the original template, that takes some time because I want to make sure I get as much stickers as possible per page. And then cutting out is going to be the most amount of time. But the thing is, I'll find a way to automate that so it's a lot quicker. So per page, it might take 5 seconds rather than 5 minutes. 5 seconds to print out something. Hit the print button. Wait for it all to do it. You know, make the circular cuts, and then put in an envelope, and then put a stamp on it. And then I'll make a daily run to the post office before I. Actually, I don't even have to do that. I could just put it in my mailbox, and the mailman
Yeah,
will pick it up.
so the thing is that you're going to do per page. You're going to do different sizes, right? Which is
Mhm.
understandable because small sizes are going to fit in the gaps around the bigger sizes.
Yep.
But what I'm thinking is if you're thinking about doing a run of so many, and then but you could actually get the people who print your product at, say, Alibaba to group all the stickers together for you. So all you need to do is just pick it up, put it in an envelope, make sure the envelope's addressed to the right person.
Yep. Look,
And then that saves you a ton of time,
Mhm.
right? And
What might be good for that, I think, is if like we're ever requested to get a bulk order. Like say someone's out there say, "Hey, we're going to spend a weekend in a city and we need as many stickers as you can make, 5,000." That might be the easiest thing to do is have ordered through Alibaba. Tell them up front. It's like, "Hey, we're going to order through Alibaba. It's going to cost this much and this is however much it would be equivalent for the same thing we would do. The
yeah,
product might be a little bit less quality maybe, but trying to make it as cheap as possible for them to actually do what they need to do with those stickers. And these are
yeah,
just stickers. This is just one idea. There's also photos,
yeah.
posters, flyers, whatever. Try to get
There's,
that as cheap as possible.
I mean, there's also you could sell iron-ons, t-shirt iron-ons.
Yeah.
There's a ton of
Yeah.
things you can do.
Yeah, the t-shirts. I really I need to wear a nice comfortable t-shirt, but also I don't like the ones where they cast it on. If it could be something where it's like woven or something like that, I
You
don't
mean
know,
embroidered?
embroidered or something, because that lasts. And make it so
Yes and no.
it doesn't. Maybe there'd be like I don't know. It had to be like something that'll just last after washing it like 1,000 times or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, t-shirts aren't meant to last 1,000 washes, though. That's the point.
I guess that is
You know,
true. You haven't seen my shirts. My shirts have
yeah,
holes in them.
all I'm saying is get out there, see if there's somebody on Alibaba that's willing to do it reasonably cheap and save yourself the time. Do a GoFundMe for $1,000, advertise, get Susie Dawson, get
I'd rather not.
Leah Voss, and all that to really push. If you do $10, then you'll get so many stickers and all that type of stuff off the bat. You know what I mean? And then people will if it's a thing that they're willing to get on, then if the GoFundMe page hasn't worked, then people aren't that interested in buying stickers to do it.
I mean,
you know what I mean? And
the thing
you really
is, right now, I don't want to. Yeah, I mean that would put a lot of money up front. But look, this is stuff that I could do now, and the material costs. I already know how much it costs. We just did the calculations, so I'm not really looking for like someone to say, "Hey, order me 1,000 of these," and where they could order it through Alibaba themselves. What's the point in that? The point in us doing it is that we make it as cheap as possible for the activists to use, and they can custom order so many different types that it's easy for me to do. And then look, still it would take time if I ordered bulk. Say I ordered 20,000 stickers and there's 100 different variety of stickers. I would have to still sort them all out, weigh them, and then put the postage on and ship it, and put the ship to whatever. Here it's just, look, this is as cheap as possible. This is I can't really do a receipt. All I can do is, look, this is going to you. Here's a video. Maybe I just have a video of, look, here this is going to this zip code, and
so what's the size of your biggest circle one?
Well, I could probably fit in, so it's
just your biggest Julian Assange sticker.
Well, this one is 3.5 inches across.
Okay, 3.5 inches across.
But you can make it bigger. It just takes up more space, right? So if they wanted like an entire huge page full of sticker, and I have different sizes, so I can use a 13 by 19 inch piece of paper, which is a little bit more expensive paper and heavier, which will be heavier to ship, and then put the permanent gluey stickery part at the back. But right now with 8.5 by 11 inch, the biggest you can get is probably 8.25 inches diameter.
Okay, so I'm going to go and look on Alibaba, and I'm going to find out.
Okay.
All right, because it's not properly round around the top of his head. His hair actually comes up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing is, Somerset Bean created this one, and Christian Zaldivar wanted some stickers, so I'm going to add some of these in to give to him. No charge.
Yeah. Okay, so if I send you in this chat my personal email, can you just send me the template of that?
Oh, yeah.
Just a template. I don't need the actual image.
Yeah.
I won't send them the image. I'll just send them the template.
I think I could upload it to you in chat.
Because what you can do is you can just post it on Alibaba, and they all look at it, and they all just go, "Oh yeah, I can do it," and they quote you.
Make it put in as many as possible per page.
No, if I just put 200, just put 200 and see what they come back with.
200 pages of those?
No, 200 stickers.
200 stickers at 8.25 inches diameter? Is it diameter or is it length? Diameter.
No, I'm talking about just one large Julian Assange sticker, not the page.
Okay.
Just the sticker.
So you want it in that 8.25.
Yeah, you can send it to me any way you want. What I'll do is if it is it in Adobe Photoshop or Illustrator.
Um,
Doesn't matter. I'll black it out and I'll just send them the template. It's all good.
okay.
It's all good.
I mean,
so they don't actually get the image. That's what I'm saying.
Well, all you have to do is just draw a circle that hits 8.25 inches.
Yeah, but if he's going to have his hair, they need to cut around his hair.
No, I don't want them to cut around the hair. Just perfectly circular is fine. It's just the way the design was. I could send you that easily. Dude, I already have your email. Why'd you send me your email again?
Just checking. I don't know who has my email. So what was it again? 3.5 inches.
For these ones, yeah, because I just wanted.
Yeah, the large one.
This was my first one, so I didn't really know how much I wanted to put on. All right.
Yep.
And I'll just send you the exact images. You can play around with it.
Okay. Cool. And I'll find someone who will do it cheaper, and they'll have it all cut out.
Okay.
And ready to go.
I want to see how cheap that could be. All right, 3.5
ship to your door.
Posters. It's on posters. So, I edited it actually. The ones I resized it just so there's less white space around it, but I wanted that white space, so I'll just send it to you.
That's okay.
With the resized. As attachment. Good, it fits. Please let it fit. Sometimes the image sizes are so big, it won't send an email. All right, good. Give me a second.
That's all right. Actually, I should do a decimal. 0.5, 3.5 inch.
All right. It's sent.
Diameter.
It's sent.
Cool. Thank
Anyways, it was just a thought, and
yeah, it's a good idea. I've been saying it for ages. Somebody should get in there and start, making some merch, just to help support the people who fund, the Zoom, the whatever.
And what my thing is if it gets crazy to the point where like 50,000 orders is $50,000 to me and $50,000 to someone else. That's more than I need living in Columbus, Nebraska. So someone else could do whatever they want. I'm good for the year. That any additional whatever just goes into someone else training someone else to do it and all this other stuff and figuring stuff out so we don't go overboard with like people become millionaires out of activism. That's not what activism is.
No.
So
no.
But we also can't have people who are like, well, we're gonna be like homeless, but I still want to, make sure I could do the things to get these things done.
Yeah.
Not everyone, unfortunately, can be a comedian that can, or a commentator or something that can get 10 grand a month through Patreon, plus however much they get from wherever they're working at, / whatever commercials that they have on their shows, / whatever merchandise they make on the side, / whatever.
Yeah.
And most of those people won't really be targeted, really.
Yeah. It's I mean, it's doable. I've always said that, people will buy t-shirts and buttons and all this type of stuff.
Yep.
It's just a matter of the person, somebody stepping up and doing it.
Yeah.
So,
and we need, a lot of the people who are designing a lot of the stuff do it for free too. And I think if they need money, that's where the money should be going to. Like Somerset Bean, hey, any of this stuff, proceeds should go to him too. And additional stuff. organizers, people who need it. So that's why the pool is important. If we have, say we get 1 million orders, we've got 1 million supporters of Julian Assange, Free Assange, WikiLeaks, etc., and that should be doable, right? There should be at least 1 million people. That's a million. That's $2 million in the activism pool. Well, 1 million would be for me, but I won't take the million. I'll just keep 50 grand of that, and then everyone. So like $1,950,000 in the activism pool. That can make things grow. So next time, so there's 5 million people printing in. That's $10 million.
Yeah, like, that's how grassroots activism works. I mean, you can either there's two ways of going about getting money. You can either start a group and charge a fee to join that group,
like a club,
or you can just like a club or a group.
Okay,
right.
Anyone wants to join my club? Hey, give me some money.
No, but like the Julian Assange, Free Julian Assange Club. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And these are the benefits you get. You get stickers and promotional stuff and all this other stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of how Patreon's supposed to be kind of set up in a way.
Yeah, but or you have a system where you offer products for people to buy at a little bit of an inflated price, so the cost of the product is covered. The person who's like distributing, who's organizing it, is paid. And then the profit goes into a pool and gets distributed.
So people
that's what I'm saying.
Can do activism without putting their own money into it. And,
but they don't have to sign up.
Yeah,
they don't have to sign up to anything.
You don't have to join. You don't have to join Club Ebon.
Exactly. You don't have to join Club Unity for Julian.
Yeah.
You don't. All you did was just purchase some stickers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So that's I brainstormed a couple of other ideas as well, and I think you're pretty good into it. What would be awesome eventually is get a 3D printer of Julian Assange and make Julian Assange action figures, maybe whistleblower actions or bubbleheads.
Mm-hmm.
So you have Julian Assange, and all these other whistleblowers out there as well, with action figurines.
Yeah,
and then we can have some Hillary Clinton with a drone figurine, and
there's a company out there that are already doing that.
Yeah,
there's a company out there. Like if you Google Bernie Sanders figurine.
Oh yeah.
Hillary Clinton. Who else have they done? They did the judge. What's her name? The little Jewish judge. What's her name?
But so in order to do that, we'd have to have upfront funding. The cost of what was made, and hopefully cheaper in bulk, and then calculate shipping costs.
What I'm trying to say to you is that you just got to get through the first round of breaking even. So you work out that you need to sell, like you order 200 sort of like packets of stickers, and it works out to be $150, $200, right? And then you need to sell, and say you're going to sell them for $3, then you need to sell enough to break even, and then your profit can go back in to product development of a Julian Assange bobblehead.
Yeah.
Increase different, and say every 6 months we're going to bring out different stickers, new stickers, bigger and better stickers. Just make sure that you get your Julian Assange sticker. Make sure you keep up to date, and that's what brands do. That's why brands reinvent products like Jordans. Jordan 4s. How many colors of Jordan 4s are there? They're exactly the same thing, but they're different colors.
Yeah,
and that's what they do. So you bring out different colors, different images.
Yeah, and I think one of the good things of it all is to transparency is a big important thing. And I think blockchain would be great to use, so you can see the person's address, no matter what. That person's Bitcoin address for this particular thing is that person's, so you know which activist it's going to, if it's going to multiple, or if it's going to some pool where only one person controls it, whatever. The other part is the receiving of it is going to be awesome. It can't be Bitcoin won't be able to do that, so it had to be pretty much filmed. These are the invoices. This is how much was collected. Someone has to show that at the end of the day. That way, activism has to be transparent. I mean, the only reason why there is activism is because there is no transparency in this world. If the government was transparent, we wouldn't really need activism.
No.
So transparency is one of the most important parts, and that has to be instituted.
Absolutely. So I get So what I'm trying to say is that you've got to put out the initial outlay is the hardest part.
Yeah.
Right. And then you've just got to chime into those. We can do an advert, a 15-second advert that they play 150 times during a vigil. You know what I mean? And I mean, that's not hard. That can be done in what do you call it? After Effects. You know, stickers zooming in and out, and
get you. Yeah, I could do that easily. That's nothing.
Get your Julian Assange stickers and plant them around, and make sure that plant them around the city. Bulk orders. You know, if you want to plant a lot of them around the city, let us know, and we'll try and accommodate you.
Yeah, what would be great is because election season, so much stickers and flyers go out to politicians, is to get them, put a Julian Assange sticker on it, and leave it back out.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing: is if you had, if the money that you raised, bit of it goes towards the people who are raising the money, so the people who put in their time to make the stickers, send them out, and all that type of stuff. A little bit of the money goes to the contributors who are struggling financially.
Yeah,
and then the rest of the money can go into basically being a not-for-profit. It's what you're basically being, because you're not making a profit out of it, because you're putting all that money. You put all that money back into the system. Okay, so you'd be an organization. You're in charge of that organization. Susie Dawson, Leah Voss, whoever's not getting money are employees under that organization. And then you get money in from the sale of products, but that money, there's no reinvestment of that money. That money goes back into like buying more products. Like
the organization decides how to use that to grow or to establish a rally, or to fund certain rallies around different cities around the world.
Also, you could basically buy promotional stuff. You could pay for flyers, buttons, stickers around elections. You know what I mean? And then you have volunteers that say, "Well, I'm going to the Democratic convention in Iowa," and you go, "Well, we're going to send you out 200 buttons. We're going to send you out 200 stickers, and we're going to send you out 1,000 flyers." And that money that you've got from the sale from the people who buy the stickers, that stuff can go out, and then you're not making a profit. There's no profit in the business.
Yeah.
So the company doesn't sit on massive amounts of wealth. The money gets distributed as soon as, but your inventory becomes a profit. That becomes an asset, but then you're giving it away anyway. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So we just want more people out there.
Yeah.
And if they can just go out there and use their time to do that, but they get all the materials for free, that'd be great. But people who want merchandise to help support the things, then that makes it a lot easier for organizations to do that.
Yeah, and you get out there and you do like the real basic stuff, like wallpapers, computer wallpapers and mobile wallpapers, and You know, and if you end up deciding that you want a little website, you say, get a free Julian Assange wallpaper over here. You know,
Like
get a free
wallpaper.
Julian Assange wallpaper, and it just keeps them. They look at their phone and, oh yeah, and it keeps them reminded. You know what I mean? That's how brands work. You give them something for free that keeps reminding them of
I'd
what
rather,
you're about.
yeah. I mean, even though right now the big activism movement right now is free Assange or Unity for J, whatever you want to put it. I don't want to put it all in one little movement. I want to put it on
No,
all activism spectrums.
yeah, and that's what you can do. Is you could tee up with Black Lives Matter. You could tee up with any organization and say, hey, look, you know, this is what we do. We are a small,
Maybe not Black Lives
not-for-profit.
No,
I'm using them
yeah,
as an example. We are a small, not-for-profit organization that help people, be activists. We ask our friends out in the world to buy products that we end up with that profit. We put a little bit back into the employment of people, and then this is and you go up and say, these are our books. This is what we do. This is where the money is spent. We are not hiding anything.
yeah,
You know, we earned $150,000 in our second year. We earned $10,000 in our first year. This is where the money went.
yeah,
This is how we spend the money. We want to help you help us.
yeah.
You know, and that's how it is. We think that your message against Donald Trump is the message that we want to, get behind. You know, there's plenty of things you can do. There's people are willing to spend money nowadays on their ideals. You know what I mean? They're willing to buy.
I think it should still be apolitical. I think that's also another thing of activism's truth. Apolitical. It's not supporting any one candidate over another. And again, you can't do that if you want to actually be a nonprofit in the U.S.
Why not get in contact with Chelsea Manning? Why not get in contact with Edward Snowden? Why not get in contact with these people and say, look, this is what we want to start, and what you believe in is what we believe in. We want to use your image, but not to profit from it. We want to make a not-for-profit, and see if they'll come on board and say, hey, look, Ebon Kim's super duper uber elite campaign, whatever you want to name it, this guy is onto something, and we need to he wants to get the message out there that there is corruption, that politics is not as clear cut as what politicians make it out to be. It needs, I agree with what he says, and I'm allowing him to use my image and my name in order to, and then you could get them on and say, look, do little ads. Hi, my name is Chelsea Manning, and I support Ebon Kim, or I support the push for change organization, something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's heaps of things to do, and I dare say people like Chelsea Manning and Ed Snowden, as long as you're as transparent as water, that's just come out of a bottle, then, or as transparent as a clear window, I can't see how these people would say no.
Yeah. And that's the entire point. That's why the calculations of the material cost matter, because then you're going to see, hey, if it only costs $1.05 for 26 stickers, then why does it cost $3.05?
Yeah,
right.
I mean, but you would say, hey, look, we're charging these stickers to make a profit, and this is where the money goes.
Yeah.
Okay, we're an activist group. We don't want any funding from corporations. We don't want any funding from rich people. We don't want funding from the government. What we want to do is we want to stand up on our own 2 feet, and this is the best way we have thought of going about, one, getting the message out, and that's the important part, and you got to be clear that that's the important part.
Yeah.
The money is a side note to make sure that you can keep that message getting out.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, and then you would break it down. Okay, it's costing us 30 cents a sticker. You're getting 5 stickers. It's costing us $1.50 for the stickers. We're charging you $3 for all 5 stickers. Now, 25 cents of that goes to staffing costs. 15 cents of that goes to website costs. 0.2% go to transaction fees. And then the rest goes into more product to offer you more product.
Yeah.
Or
what I would love are conventions. The only problem with conventions is potential things that happen. Rallies are good because they can just spontaneously occur. Like conventions, people have to fly and all this other stuff, and you get like all the leaders of activists in like one spot is not a good thing, right? I mean,
I would if you got a spot in Politico, I would rob a bank.
What's Politico?
Politico is the political conference, isn't it? The Politicon. It's where where bloody fucking what's his name, Alex Jones accosted the Young Turks.
Oh, that was a Politicon? I didn't even know there was a thing called a Politicon. I know, like,
man,
Comic-Con.
No, Politicon.
They have an actual Politicon.
They sure do. And if you got a booth there, then I would be there in a heartbeat. I would rob a bank to get over there. I would.
But the thing is, we're like anti-political. Pretty much, politics is a sham that they put on.
Yeah, but you would go there and say, "This is a sham."
Okay. Yeah.
This whole thing is a sham.
Yeah.
Politics is a sham. That's why we're here.
Okay.
That's our political view.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. That's a good one.
Our political view is politics is a sham.
Yeah.
And it's a scam. That's what it is. It's a scam and a sham. So
politics SS.
Yeah, there's heaps of stuff you can do. It's just, I mean, if you could get a few more people on board with your idea, then
Yeah, I mean,
I dare say it would take off.
The reason why this is important is because it's getting more to the point where companies, corporations, they're in charge. Anyone who's kind of being against the grain, against the system, against how corporations are in control of government as well, and they're not going to be working there much further. And it's also a way to get people to shut up when they're dependent on them. It's like, hey, I'm going to have to fire you if you don't shut down your YouTube page.
Yep.
And I'm like, it's freedom of speech. Yep. It's like, well, this company, we can't have people saying this and that and whatnot.
We can't have our employees having a different view to what the company has.
And then there's like how much of an activist can you be if you work at, say, Amazon or Google's? Like how can people really put their trust into you when you're
I think the thing is people who go and work for Amazon and Walmart and all that type of stuff are the people who have lost jobs, and that's the only job that's left in the town.
True. Yeah.
A
lot of those small jobs, small shops, they get overrun by the big establishments.
I mean, how many times? Like, I've never been in a Walmart, but I when I see people who go nuts in Walmart, those compilations on YouTube. Whenever you see a Walmart employee, it's always someone above 50.
Yeah.
Always someone above 50 that looks like they should be an engineer somewhere. You know what I mean?
They should be retired is what they should be.
Well, not retired at that age, but I mean,
getting close to it.
Getting close to it. But they haven't. They don't have the possibility of gaining a job of what they're trained in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it would be similar to, say, someone like Snork losing his job where he is. He doesn't really want to leave because that's where his family is.
Yeah.
And all that type of stuff.
House
So
is,
what's he
family
to do?
is. Yeah,
What's he to do? Go and get a job at Walmart because they're the only one hiring.
true.
You know,
Yeah.
so. And Jimmy Dore had a good thing about Jeff Bezos today as well. So you might want to go check that out if you got a spare 10 minutes.
I really don't like watching commentators anymore.
Fair enough.
But
I only watched Jimmy Dore, really. Got tired of Tim Black because the last time I watched Tim Black, he got upset because someone made a comment about his shirt. And he went on a 5-minute rampage about his shirt. So I'm just like, yeah, I think I've had enough of you, Tim Black.
what was on the shirt?
Something. It wasn't what was on his shirt. It was what his shirt was.
Okay.
It was a button-down shirt, I think, and someone made a passing comment about something, and yeah, he lost his shit. So I'm just like, whatever. But yeah, I just watched Jimmy Dore. I watched a bit of Joe Rogan when he's got someone who I find interesting on. When he does that MMA stuff, I'm just like, yeah, I don't need to watch this. So
yeah, he does do a lot of different topics. Oh, but that's also good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, but you know, when they're talking about going out pig hunting and stuff like that, that's not my cup of tea. That doesn't interest me one bit.
Yeah.
You know, but if they were talking about, you know, the solar system, like Neil deGrasse Tyson the other day, you know, I'll sit there for 15 hours watching them talk. It's just, but yeah, but I'm all on you. I'm all for I'm all for helping you do as much as I can from halfway around the world. If you get big enough and you need an Australian distributor, like somebody to do it on the Australian end.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think it's
Asia, New Zealand,
yeah.
Australia.
I mean, for
I'll
Julian Assange, for that movement, Australia is important. That's his home country.
Yeah. So, but he did get a bit of coverage last week.
Yeah.
Or the week before.
Yeah.
But because of the change of prime minister, but I don't think he's going to get much traction with this prime minister.
Someone who can do stuff in Ecuador would be huge because they can make put a lot of pressure on the president.
Yeah.
And then I don't think, I mean, even though I would love a lot of stuff to happen in the UK, they're they're stifling a lot of their citizens over there.
Yeah. And that's what they're trying to do here as well.
Yeah.
Is they're trying to what Australia does is they get the worst from each country.
Yeah.
And then whack it in legislation and try to pass it through the parliament. So, I mean, perfect example was, you know how I show you those funny ads? I got a few more of those funny ads from Australia. Anyway, so the government tried to change the legislation regarding satire and using any government agency name.
I heard about that.
Yeah. So it's just like, are you fucking kidding me? So you're upset that that people are mocking you. That's all it was. They're just upset that people are mocking them.
Yeah.
So I should play you the latest one. Do you want to see the latest one?
Go right on ahead.
All right, let me just find it. It's pretty funny. They do a really good job. Where are we? It's about encrypted. Hang on, just let me. Why is that coming through the speakers? It should be coming through my headphones. Okay, so here we go. This is a parody of an Australian ad. So I just go back.
I can't hear anything.
That's, you know what I've done.
Yeah, I know. You're set up.
Yeah, I haven't done the click to share the. Okay, here we go.
Hello, I'm from the Australian government. Do
Oh, I
you
remember
have
this one.
something to hide? Nah,
this is a new
just
one.
kidding.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
not
today.
some fascist regime. Seriously though, do you? Unfortunately, encryption makes it hard for us to spy on you these days. So just to make sure, we're introducing yet another law to expand the surveillance state. Introducing the Assistance and Access Bill, or ARS Access for short. Oh, relax. Despite how it sounds, we're not trying to access your data through your back door. We're just after the keys to your front door. Yup, ARS Access will force tech companies to do our dirty work for us. For example, by making them insert a little secret source in their apps, which lets us access your device once you download the latest update. And if they refuse, we'll find the shit out of them. ARS Access. It doesn't break encryption, only your trust in your favourite apps. To bring you ARS Access, we've taken the UK's fascist spying law and made it even more fascist by removing any need for judicial oversight. But don't worry, we promise to only spy on you if reasonable and proportionate. And you know you can trust us. We're the same cunts who doxed a welfare recipient for criticising us, who are prosecuting a whistleblower for exposing our misconduct, who throw kids in concentration camps for seeking asylum, and prosecute the journalists who report on them, and who gave $500 million of your tax dollars to a foundation full of our friends. So of course you can count on us to be reasonable and proportionate. And if we're not, well, you'll never hear about it, because we've also introduced a 10-year jail sentence for any Snowden wannabes who disclose our abuse of ARS Access. ARS Access, brought to you by Australia, where the laws of dickheads can't trump the laws of math, but they can trample human rights. Which is why, to test this shit fuckery, we chose Australia, the weakest of the Five Eyes Alliance, thanks to our lack of a Bill of Rights. So international data requests will now be funneled through us, compromising not just Aussies, but all of you fuckers too. You're welcome. We'd love to know what you think of ARS Access, so we've set up a public submission system where, for a limited time, you can protest our next step towards a fucked up dystopia. Australian government. Relax, we're not after your dick pics, just the last shreds of your civil liberties. Authorised by the Department of Home Affairs.
What channel is that?
It's called The Juice Media, all in one word. The Juice Media. So, yeah, so what they're doing is they're making a law to that app creators have to put a backdoor key into their apps, and because they can't do that in America, what's going to happen is they're trying to force them to put the information to go through Australia and then back through to America.
Yep.
And that way they can access it because Australia will send America all the information.
Yeah. That's why the globalism thing isn't that great.
No.
It's like, hey, we can't do it in our country. We'll just send it to this country. They'll do it. We'll say, hey, we didn't know about it. And then they'll ship it here. And it's like, made in America, guys.
Yep. That's exactly right. And like, people who make these apps will say, well, you know, there's not much I can do about it. Otherwise, we'd be fined $10 million each time we defy the government.
Yeah.
So, and the problem is that both governments will say yes to this shit.
Yeah.
You know, they won't sort of turn around and say, yeah, this is not good. You know, anything that the current government puts up, the opposition, the Labor Party, just says, yep, anything that's to do with national security and internet and technology, yeah, the Labor Party just says yes. They don't fight it.
Yeah.
So,
anyways, I just wanted this to be a short topic because tomorrow's gonna be another long day of not being able to do much because my kid is sick again.
Bummer. Little one or big one?
Little one. It's always been the little one. He's got
Bummer.
like my
zero tolerance to everything.
Pretty much. I mean, I used to be sick a lot. Maybe 8 to 10 years ago, but I've been trying to be a little bit more healthy, drinking clean water has helped a lot. Upping my intake of iodine has helped a bit as well. And just, I don't know, just, I haven't really been sick in a long time. Even with my kid being sick, with people just getting a lot of just sicknesses. It's like I'll get it, and it's like, all right, let it all out, and I'm good after like a day or two. A long time ago, I'd be in bed sick for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's like,
it's the Nebraska illnesses. So you have like them all segmented off. So you got the Massachusetts, and then you've got the New York, and then you've got the Nebraska, and yeah,
maybe that's it. Because when I was in Somerville and then take trips out to Seattle, just highly populated areas, I'd be getting sick left and right. And I used to take those flu shots. I used to take those free flu shots. Not anymore.
I take them.
Yeah. I have now talk about conspiracy theory. I have a conspiracy theory that has no merit whatsoever, but I think it's very opinionated. It's more of like a cool story, like a fiction. Hopefully it is fiction, but if it isn't fiction and I turn out right, then that would suck. I'll have to tell it one day.
It's all good, man.
I know you don't like the conspiracy theories, but this is more of a conspiracy fiction. It's like no basis whatsoever.
I don't deny that in some respects, and in some places around the world, the governments do keep people sick.
Yeah.
Because it keeps them.
I think that's an actual conspiracy, not a conspiracy theory. But
yeah. Well, theory. Not
whatever
a theory, but fact. It is what it is. And I just think that there are governments out there that are that nasty. I mean, I dare say that the Australian government does a little bit of it. The US government does a little bit of it.
I'd say US government does a lot of it.
Yeah.
For a private sector, for-profit healthcare system. You want people sick.
Well, I think it's also the what do you call it? I forgot what I was going to say. Like the health care system part of it as well. You keep people sick enough to not that can't afford health care, but then you keep them sick enough so they can't actually be like voters or anything like that. They don't want to come out and vote, and they don't see anything positive in the government. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I have this thing about pain. I always tell my daughter, and I'll tell my son when he's growing up, that pain is good. I always tell him that. The feeling of pain isn't good, but that you feel pain is good, because that tells you that there's something wrong in the body. And your body wouldn't know to limit itself or to heal itself if it didn't know that there was pain going on. And I think that's why with painkillers, the body doesn't heal, because it doesn't know that there's something wrong with it. Because it's pain.
Exactly.
Anyways.
Exactly. All right, man.
All right.
I'm gonna let you fly.
All right. No, I'm going. Thank you for coming on. And
no worries, man.
This was a good brainstorm. I hope you come on in the next one that I do of this, because
man,
I'm trying to get
whenever you come on, I always check to see what you're talking about. If you're doing a restream, I don't watch it, but then if you're playing video games or something, then I'll watch you play video games and do something else. So
all right, cool.
All right,
that's good. All right, did you reply to me on that email? Because
no, I got it.
Okay. If you get back a quote from the Alibaba, that'd be good to know. Cause
I just put it out there so that they'll just slowly come in. All the quotes will slowly come in,
and you'll have to convert it to US dollars.
Yeah, no, they always quote in US.
Oh, they always quote in US?
Yeah, okay. They always quote in US. That's the website basis is the US dollar. So I always say how much for this plus postage to the USA. So hopefully.
Either way, the hardest thing is distribution. Like we need
Yep.
people who can distribute in Australia, in the US, somewhere in South America, somewhere in Asia, somewhere in Europe. Because just trying to ship something here to Australia would cost like $50 US. Like what?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, man.
All right. See you. Good night.
See you later.
Good
Bye.
night, everybody.
Where's that button? Where's that button?
I want to
gone.
reply back. I can't tell if I'm spelling that right. All right. Sorry, I just needed to reply on a chat. All right, I'll see you later. Good night.